Gas prices are soaring, as you all know. The average price of gasoline this week hit a record price of $4.25 a gallon. What does the future hold for the prices of oil and gas? We invited Professor Scott Jackson to break it all down for us. Scott Jackson is a visiting assistant professor of chemical engineering at Villanova. His experience includes more than 30 years with DuPont. Professor Jackson, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate that.
All right. First and foremost, why are gasoline prices so high and climbing, and who is to blame?
Well, let's start off about the gas prices. So there's really two factors here. One is the fact that the pandemic is ceasing, that the world economy is actually waking up a lot faster than people had anticipated. And even without the crisis in Ukraine, the price of oil, it was expected to be about $100 a barrel, probably by the second or third quarter of this year. Okay, so that's supply and demand. The supply being oil, demand shot up a lot quicker than anybody had anticipated. The second factor is really emotion. When there's uncertainty in the world, that breeds volatility in the market, and we've seen it in the stock market, and we're seeing it in oil prices. Okay, so the fact, and there's a sort of a corollary question to this, and that is, why do we see the price of gasoline shoot up at the same time the price of oil is shooting up? It doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't there be a lag time, right? The fact of the matter is the refiners have very small margins, and so in order to pay for the oil they're going to be processing shortly, they basically have to pay for it through the sales of gasoline and diesel at that point in time. So the people that make money on high oil is actually the people that produce it, and that's Pemex, that's Saudi Aramco, that's ExxonMobil. Those are the people that are pumping the oil out of the ground, and they're not refining it. Okay, it's the refineries that actually get squeezed when we have high oil prices.
Gotcha. Thank you very much for that. Second, how long do you think they're going to stay this high?
Good question. You know, I'd like to think I have a perfect crystal ball,
right,
but I guess mine is just as bad as anybody else's. As long as the geopolitical situation stays the way it is, it's going to remain high. That's going to just breed uncertainty in the market, and the prices are going to be high. So if all of a sudden Russia were to let go of Ukraine, move out of there, I suspect that the markets would moderate. The price of oil would probably get down to more like $100 a barrel, and things would be a lot better.
All right, probably the toughest question. Do you think, in your opinion, anything can be done to get those prices lower?
Yeah, I tell you, one thing happened yesterday that United Arab Emirates, UAE, had said that, oh, they're going to ramp up production. And you saw the price of oil fall by about $10 a barrel just in one day. And all of a sudden they've backed off on that, and now all of a sudden the price of oil is back up another $5. Okay, it's like, oh geez. The bottom line is, if the big producers, the Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, that can actually open up their spigots, agree to do that, that is, increase their production quotas, then all of a sudden you'll see the market stabilized and go back probably around less than $100 a barrel. Okay. The other thing is to release more oil out of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. And that's sort of a hot topic, because there was just an announcement, I think just a few days ago, that they're going to release oil, something on your 30 million barrels. The fact of the matter is, I don't know if that's enough. It may need to be maybe twice that much. We do have that in our powers to release more oil out of the Strategic Oil Reserve.
But of course, politicians want to save that for the most dire of circumstances.
Yes, yes.
Professor Scott Jackson, not Johnson, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon and for all the information.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it.
Bye.
So how is inflation most impacting you and your family? We want to hear about your experiences. Head over to our CBS Philly Facebook and Twitter pages and let us know which product prices you've seen skyrocket the most. You can share your photos as well as your videos with us.